Hello guys. Welcome to RNG Review. Are you planning to move to Canada? And you are yet to get the right information about the condition of living in Canada, cost of living, and the most preferred place to move to in Canada? You are welcome to my station because I might be able to share some useful information with you here. This is RNG Insight on Ontario, the second largest region of Canada, North America. As you might have already known by now that Canada is one of the largest countries on planet Earth and also one of the coldest countries to live in. It's amazing how that you hear the name Canada on almost everyone's lips. 20% of the world population at this time want to move to Canada, but be careful when making a decision to relocate. Notwithstanding, Canada is a good place to live in, but like they say, not all that glitter are gold. Research has it that over the years, 50% of people moving into Canada prefer to live in the region of Ontario. This desire of people to move to Ontario has triggered a huge hike in the cost of living in Ontario. You might be wondering, why Ontario? Why do people prefer to move to Ontario? Here are some of the major reasons people move to Ontario. Excellent job opportunities. High-quality housing. Safe neighborhoods. Recreational activities. World-class universities. Cultural diversity etc. Also, have it in mind that Ontario has the most expensive cities to live. But notwithstanding, there are still a few cities in Ontario where you can still find a low cost of living. The top 10 cheapest places to live in Ontario. 1. Sudbury. Officially known as Greater Sudbury, it is the largest city in Northern Ontario by population. With a population of 161,531 residents in the 2016 Canadian census, Sudbury boasts of a vibrant workforce. Sudbury is home to 9 mines, 2 mills, 2 smelters, and a nickel refinery, and is considered the hard rock mining capital of the world. Homes in Sudbury start selling for $209,000, and one-bedroom apartments go for an average of $1,700. 2. Sarnia. Located in southwestern Ontario, Canada, Sarnia makes it one of the cheapest cities to live in Ontario. Sarnia is home to over 100 parks, with the largest being Germain Park. It has 5 baseball diamonds, 4 soccer fields, an outdoor pool, and the community gardens. A house in Sarnia will cost about $300,000, and a one-bedroom apartment is around $1,500. 3. Windsor. Windsor is a beautiful city in the southwestern part of Ontario. The city sits directly across Detroit, Michigan, United States, on the south bank of the Detroit River. Known for its impact on Ontario, Canada's automotive industry. For this reason, it is called the automotive capital of Canada. Being one of the larger cities in Ontario, buying a house in Windsor will cost about $322,000. And with $1,022, you can rent a 2-bedroom apartment. 4. Thunder Bay. It's not what it sounds like. Thunder Bay isn't named after a thunderstorm. The city gets its name from Lake Superior's Thunder Bay. Due to its position at the end of Great Lakes navigation on the Canadian side, Thunder Bay is sometimes called Lakehead or Canadian Lakehead. With $323,000, you can get a house in Thunder Bay, and with $1,500, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment. 5. Rainy River. Rainy River is another conducive town that offers one of the cheapest places to live in Ontario. Located in the northwestern part of Ontario, Canada, Rainy River is situated on the eponymous Rainy River. The town is a small town that shares borders with Minnesota, United States, but offers affordable real estate. Buying a house here will cost an average of $359,000. Rainy River does not have apartments for rent, but you can rent private cottages for less than $1,000. 6. Deep River. Deep River is a lovely town located in Renfrew County, along the Ottawa River. The Deep River area provides stunning scenery and excellent boating on the Broad River, and excellent hiking in the hills across the Ottawa River. It also has a ski hill, golf course, and yacht club. In Deep River, you can get some of the most affordable housing in Ontario. Buying a house will cost an average of $400,000 and renting a one-bedroom apartment will cost from $1,400. 7. Peterborough. Peterborough is a city on the Ottawa River in Ontario. Peterborough was nicknamed the Electric City because it was the first municipality in Canada to use electric streetlights. With $400,000, you can buy a house in Peterborough. Renting a two-bedroom apartment is around $1,900. 8. Barrie. Located on the shores of Kempenfelt Bay, the western arm of Lake Simcoe, Barrie City is one wonderful place to get affordable housing in Ontario. If you are an art lover, then you'd particularly enjoy living in Barrie. The city is home to Kempenfest, one of the largest outdoor arts and crafts celebrations in Ontario. Buying a home in Barrie will cost an average of $450,000, and the average rent for a studio is $1,200. Like London, Barrie has experienced a spike in real estate prices in recent times. 9. Kingston. Kingston lies on the eastern edge of Lake Ontario. As of February 10, 1841, Kingston was the first capital city of the United Provinces of Canada. Despite its short tenure as a capital city, 1844, the community remains an important military base, and it's one of the best cities to live in Ontario. The average cost of a house is $450,000 while renting a one-bedroom is around $1,600. 10. London. This is not London, United Kingdom. Canada has its London City in southwestern Ontario. John Graves Simcoe, a British Army general and first Lieutenant Governor of Upper Canada from 1791 until 1796, was responsible for the city's name. On average, a house in London goes for around $536,000, and a two-bedroom apartment costs $1,900. It's important to note that the price of real estate in the city has been on a steady increase. Affordable housing options in Ontario. Considering the rising real estate prices, it'll not be out of place to consider more affordable housing options in Ontario. Check out the affordable housing options below if you are looking for a cheap way to live in Ontario or anywhere else. If you are moving specifically to Toronto, you might want to learn more on affordable housing in the GTA. Coop Housing in Ottawa. Coop Housing is an international association that provides flexible housing solutions to its members. The cooperative housing industry is guided by international cooperative principles adapted to the housing sector. In Canada, Coop Housing was established between the 1970s and the 1980s to make housing options available to low-income earners. Here are some Coop Housing options in Ottawa. Chaseau Coop, Corey Cooperative Housing, Ottawa Community Housing, Sandy Hill Housing Coop, Cardenas Housing Cooperative, Glenhadrell Housing Cooperative. Tiny houses in Ontario. Unlike some other places in Canada, Ontario does not entirely support living in tiny houses. Some people say that tiny houses in Ontario are illegal. Still, the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing has permitted people to build tiny houses in Ontario if they adhere to the stated building requirements and safety measures. Here are some tiny house communities in Ontario. Tiny Town, Toronto. Lake of the Woods Tiny Home Village, Keewatin. Blue Water Village, Godric. Getting roommates in Ontario. Getting roommates in Ontario is a great idea because it helps reduce the cost of renting an apartment. This is especially recommended for young professionals and students or anyone who wants to spend less on rent. However, before you get a roommate, you should take note of some of the laws surrounding getting roommates in Ontario. Doing this will save you from potential legal troubles with your roommate, landlord, or the government in the future. First-time home buyer incentive in Ontario. The first-time home buyer incentive in Ontario is as unique as possible. First-time home buyers are eligible for incentives from the Ontario government. In Ontario, you can receive a refund of up to $4,000 for land transfer taxes. If you buy a home for less than $368,000, You will not be required to pay a land transfer tax. In case the purchase price exceeds $368,000, you will receive a maximum refund of $4,000. This incentive applies both to new construction and to resale homes. Bear in mind that even the cheapest place in Canada is still very much more expensive than many countries in Europe. But the opportunities here are what you won't want to miss out on. So the choice is yours. Choose wisely. Canada is hard,